Three control fittings are mounted on the top of the banjo body. 1, 2, 3. The banjo is plugged simply into a small practice amp. Not ideal, but we'll show perhaps how these work. The control on its own down here is volume 1 and can pretty much shut down the sound when I turn it. At the moment it's off. Now it's on, fully on, they just turn. The other two here are hard to characterize. Vega's advertising envisaged being able to have what they call a brilliant banjo tone and a tenor guitar tone quality. This is not very accurate. Of course, the banjo is more than 80 years old, so I guess the sound could have changed, but I suspect it wouldn't have made that much difference. The control near the tailpiece, this one, has quite a strong effect. So let's have a... I'm guessing that must be the brilliant banjo tone, supposedly, because it's certainly brilliant. I think the other one is probably meant to provide the more guitar-like sound. If I have both on at once, it's like that. If I turn this one down, the brilliant one, it's more muted. So I'm guessing that that's what the description related to. I might be wrong. The control near the tailpiece has the strong effect. The other one is possibly a muting effect, a more guitar-like sound. But together they do allow a bit of variation in the overall sound. The picks I haven't used really on this. I don't know how much difference they would make. Perhaps not all that much. But I'll show you the sound with both of these on to some degree. Which is pretty good. And up the neck, if you play a chord, it's just straightforward sound. Now I think that would probably give a guitar impression, which is what people say about these fully electric banjos. However, for a banjo player, the style chosen will be important, and the effect overall might be distinct from a guitar, especially if it uses the fifth string peg a lot, the fifth string a lot. This is really why I think the electric 5-string is an instrument in its own right. The player can use the habits and styles of a 5-string acoustic banjo to get some slightly different sound with a louder and more guitar-like tone and so on. You might also choose to use one of the specialist tunings. I was very fond when I was young of what we called mountain minor or modal tuning, which gives the sort of lonesome sound the banjo is sometimes associated with, and that does give it a different feel. I will attempt to play something. I'm really not much good, but I won't do it now. I'll do it on some separate little clip if I can. The strings need changing. They're not even keeping their pitch very well, and they may be either, I can't work out whether 30 years old or 50 years old, so we're lucky to get the sound we are getting. But you can see the attraction for a banjo player would be quite considerable. It certainly is when I start to pick this up again after all these years. So thank you very much. I hope that explains what the little tuners do as far as they go. Thank you.